Alright, we've made it to the DLC. It is our first boss time. We did not quit. We're going to stick this out until everything is dead. So, we're starting here at the Nightmare Church. I want to show you something. One of the only good things about dying to Ludwig 3,000 times is that you get 5 blood vials every time you respawn, because you can go to the gate right here, and with a single R1, nothing heavy, you can kill that guy and pick up blood vials. Now the reason I do that through the gate is because if you go around the other side, you have to kill a witch every single time. If you're one of those people that wants to catch your breath before you go fight Ludwig, or you need to take a drink of water or something, just kill this thing, because it'll come up behind you and grab you, and it's still blood level 4. We're going to get one-shotted by it if it grabs you. And Ludwig's right up here. Now, what can I say about this fight, man? It's intense. He's very aggressive. He's screaming the whole time. It's very fast-paced. The fight starts out, he's in horse form. He's very aggressive. It's going to be a bunch of series of arm swipes, combinations. He has a lower hover jump where he'll jump and hover for a second. He's got a charge attack. You got to be very careful not to get pinned against a wall, because he'll just turn up the heat. And then once you get his health down a little bit, he's going to still be in horse form, but he's going to gain some new attacks. One is going to be a bite attack. It's very similar to the charge attack. It's just a series of bites. They can be dodged carefully if you move at the right time, and when you dodge left or right, you make sure you're pressing left, left, or right, right. Again, just like every edit, we're not going backwards left, backwards right. We're going directly left or right. That's the key, along with the timing. A lot of people want to know the trick to this fight, and that's the thing. There isn't one. You are not going to get past this unless you fine-tune your skill or develop it further. There's no quick answer. People ask me sometimes, like, oh, what's the trick to the Ludwig fight? And you can see their eyes kind of glaze over when you start explaining to them what really needs to be done. What they want to hear is that, oh, all you got to do is, do this thing with this gem, or go get him stuck over here and cheese. Like, no, you can't. You can't. And that's not what this is about. So we're going to do it by ourselves. We're going to do it at blood level 4. We're going to do it with the gems that we got in Mensis, because they're still the best gems that we have. And limited supplies. So he is weak to fire. He is a beast, but you don't want to waste that until you are consistently getting him down to about 25 or 30% health overall. And that's going to include phase 1. I don't know, again, which numbers people call phases, but it's going to go well into his laser sword phase. So he starts as a horse. He swipes and screams and charges and does small jumps and just goes on a straight attack. He can do a jumping pounce, pancake slam. It all comes down to dodge timing, dodging into the attacks. The charge, and once his health gets down a little bit more, he's going to start doing the charge bites, timing, and being sure of which direction you're pushing. He's also going to gain 2 arcane attacks, where he sprays what looks like milk, and it'll kill you almost instantly if you get hit with it, because it stagger locks you. You have to get in here and spend the time. Learn the attacks, learn the cues for what the attacks are going to be, and know how to move through them. At some point, once his health's down a little bit, but he's still in horse form, he's going to do a super jump, where he's going to scream and disappear. The trick to that is to just figure out where you are in the arena very quick. And whatever point is furthest away, run in a straight line at it. And I mean run. Don't dilly-dally, as they say. Don't stop and take a vial. If your weapon's stuck like this, don't even take a second to do that before you run, or while you're running. It'll be too late. Do not stop running until you are sure he's on the ground. There's another technique that when he screams, he'll disappear. And if you listen close, you probably won't hear it here, because I did turn down in-game volume. I don't want to compete with it. If you listen close, there will be a secondary scream that signals he's coming down. You can dodge roll at the right time. That's a lot riskier. That's not something I do. And for me, it's just going to be dodging through the attacks to try to get to the side of him, to hit him once or twice very patiently. You can break his limb like some other bosses, and when that happens, you can go ahead and do your R1, L1, L1 if you have the time and the stamina. But here's the thing. I highly recommend you learn the dodge timing and direction first, and think about hitting later. You are going to be very frustrated if you come in here just trying to beat the shit out of Ludwig. You're going to get counterattacked like crazy. you're going to be hitting a wall really quickly. So, for example, let's say right here is the side of Ludwig's horse body. You guys are face to face, and you're starting to get the dodge timing and direction down. He does a swipe that's coming from our right side, so we dodge to our right side. The idea would be to pop up and hit him twice. But you have to factor in little things. So if you're a little sloppy with your direction or timing, and you end up over here, you now have to get to the side of him, which is going to remove at least one of those hits from the option table. So if you are associating making a dodge with hitting twice all in one motion, you're going to have a problem. Dodge safely first, hit him safely second. It's two separate deals. And when he goes into his second phase, there will be a small cutscene. Suddenly he'll be standing upright. He's gigantic, and he has a crazy sword that shoots laser beams, and he swings it with a fury. He is ferocious. He slides all over the place. You have to dodge the right time in the right direction, and second phase is frustrating because you don't get many opportunities to hit him. If you stop at the wrong time and try to do one of these, you're dead. That little time it takes for the L1 animation, you're dead. Second phase is a lot of horrible visibility, controlled panic dodging, 3, 4, 5, 6 dodges for one hit. You can't do more than that. There are some opportunities, but you have to learn to recognize them. So I know you guys don't want to hear that, but short of getting in here and doing the work and learning, there's no easy way to do this. So with that ominous setup, let's fucking go. So the fight will start the same for the most part. As long as you don't enter the arena and start running to the left or right, he'll do the same jump. You can time it, dodge forward left, and get 2 hits on the side of him, and he'll usually reset.
Silently beast. A great terror.
Let's go. See? 1, 2. He'll reset, we'll reset. Watching the big 180, a lot of times it's followed with the big left. Big left, you dodge underneath it. 1, 2, if you land close enough to him. Big 180, maybe the big left. Nope. Delay and jump out. Now I'm lost here. I was adjusting my volume on my headset. So this fight, you cannot heal when you want. You have to get very comfortable being near death and not healing for what's going to feel like 5 minutes. Alright, we're dead. It's fine. I need to correct the volume on my headset anyway. Hang on here. I didn't realize that I had no volume. So I was trying to do that in the fight, and what was I going to say? A lot of my cues to dodging and what he's doing are sound related, so that was not a good start. But you'll see, the fight's going to start the same, and this is better because most people will not beat him the first try, so this is how you're going to start the fight every time. So once again, we're going to hit through the gate with the R1. If you do a charged R2, the dude will go flying, and you have to go around the other side and pick him up. I don't give a fuck about a witch, so I'm just going to run. Alright, just keep moving. There's the witch, see? So let's go. Same thing. Lock on as soon as you can, in my opinion. Forward left at the right time. Bang. R1, L1. He should spin and reset, so will we. Big 180, I don't like dodging that unless I have to. That's the one that flattened us last time. 1, 2, and we're out. Do not push it, he will counterattack you. Hate that one, that's what killed me last time. Big 180, dodge back at the right time, be ready for the left. 1, that's all we're getting. This will be 1, 2, 3, 4, I recognize it. That's why I name everything to help me keep track of it. Big left, go under, we did that last time. I'm stuck under him, that's not good. He has some built-in punishment things if you get too greedy or stay near him too much. I went sideways and forwards. 2, L1, L1, we're out of stamina. But we broke his leg so we could hit on him like that. It's the only opportunity you're going to get. See, now he has new attacks. My whole trick is to unlock on and run the direction his head is pointing. And there's 2. He did 2 in a row there. Same animation. One is slower, so you know it's going to be the longer one. One is very quick to launch, so you know it's going to be the faster one. Damn. I usually don't get caught with that. That one is tricky, though. That's fine. That's fine. Yeah, so you can see whatever level that health is right there, that's when he'll start doing the arcane spray and the bite attacks. With the bite attacks, I dodge twice. I prefer to go left all the time, even with the charge, but I can go right. If you see me go left all the time, don't think it's because you have to. If it's one of those situations where I think you have to, I will explain the difference. I just have a way that I prefer to go. It's much more comfortable for me. So you can see how relentless he is. Immediately. It's non-stop. He has ranged attacks. That arcane spray can hit you from really far away. I remember something really funny. When I was first getting into Bloodborne, I was struggling on Ludwig, and I googled something about his arcane spray, because I couldn't figure it out. And what I found was a Reddit thread. Obviously, it's not like an official source, but lots of people were saying the range isn't that far on the arcane spray, just dodge backwards. I could not disagree more. But that was even me in my early days, looking for the easy fix. Kind of hesitate, go out straight back or to the side. Just, you have to do it at the right time. This should be 1, 2, 3, 4. Underneath. 1, 2. And that's all we're taking. We're patient. Big 180. Always expect the big left. He keeps killing me with that, so he's going to keep doing that. You can see how I kind of dodge at the right time to my preferred left. Usually works. I don't know what's going on. Underneath. 1, 2, and we're gone. Twice forward, because that's that 2. Now 1 L1 and the second L1. That's a total of 4. We're out of stamina. Arcane, just unlock on and go this way. Once you get more... Oh. That was amazing. Once you get more comfortable, there is a way you can hit him in the head when he does that spray, but you're going to have to adjust on the fly. Right there, I'm too far away, I went backwards. The first time I was close, so I went to my preferred way. He's too close to the wall, I didn't go hit him. Okay, so look. If you have to run to the stairs, it's usually a death sentence. Run hard to the right side, so he'll land right behind you, and you have an escape route. It's the best I can do for you. It's chaos, you have to learn that. Blind, unlocked on dodging the charge is probably one of the harder things in this fight. But fuck it. Left, left. And I still get hit with this arm. So it all depends on, you know, which direction you go, what time you leave. Now. And I'm always circling back to the center because I do not want to fight him against the wall. R1, L1. I jumped back as a hat of habit. I didn't get to capitalize on the broken leg. That doesn't happen often, so we'll hit him twice. Well, I think I only got 1. Underneath. 1. Again. Most people tell you not to run to the stairs. I found that inevitably you have to, so why not come up with a way to fucking survive it? And this is the way, leaving yourself an escape route. That was about as close as I like. Dodge out. It all depends on the distance. You can't go the same way every time. So see, unlock, run towards his head. But give yourself some space. That's the quick one because he launched into it quick. That's the fucking death move. Left. Well, shoot him. Why not? You ranked up your weapon, you might as well use it for something. Okay, unlock on. Now this is what you can do sometimes, once you get the hang of unlocking on and evading the attack. Watch this one. Underneath. Takes some practice and time, but it's doable. Left. Now the thing about Ludwig charging at you when you're near a wall is that the wall doesn't stop his animation. He hits the wall and slides to one side or the other. And it just so happens that the side he slides to is the side you went to and you die anyway. So do not be near a wall with this guy. Forward, left. Sometimes it's left, left. Sometimes it's forward, left. It all depends on where he is and how close I am. And that's not anything someone can tell you. Just 1. Super jump. Farthest place away, run in a straight line. And now we're really close, so I'm already moving here. We're really close to the fucking wall. Shit. I don't like it. I don't like it. Oh, that was sketchy. So you see, if you just constantly get stuck in the I need to run towards his head and you don't adjust for where you are when the attack starts or where the location in the arena is that you both are, you're going to die. You cannot do the same thing every time. Left, forward. 1, 2. We're going in second phase. You don't get much time. My strategy for second phase is to nail the dodge timing and be patient. 1 extra hit will kill you. I'm not kidding. If it's an opportunity for one, take one. If you try to push it, you're going to die. And in second phase, more than a lot of places so far in this BL4, but it's going to be a common thing, is you're going to have to make a choice. A choice, like how I extended that out for dramatic purposes. You're going to have to make a choice between attack or heal. You can't get both. Anytime you would attack would be an opportunity to heal, and it's one or the other. So let's roll. I lock on and dodge in, but not too close. I want him to start with a swing. 1. Going left. Going the way the attacks come from. I died. Damn it, I went too early. That one is weird. If you look at the delay, he pulls his weapon back, but he doesn't fire. And as you dodge forward, he rotates his body, so where the hitbox would have been, it's now adjusted to hit you. And he kind of... yeah, that one's tricky. You can't dodge that one the same way. You have to go more towards him. I went more forward right. I should have went more forward. But this happens. Not doing bad, already in second phase, and it's just repeat the process until you get it down. It's going to take a lot of practice. Blood level 4 is a challenge run. It's not something to be taken lightly. It's not something to do just for fun, and I mean, no, it is, but don't expect that if you're, how do I say that? I was almost going to say a casual Bloodborne player, but I feel like that sounds like an insult. I don't mean that at all. What I mean is, if you're someone who played Bloodborne lightly or a handful of times, you're having a lot of work to do on your Blood level 4. The shit is tough. And that's why you do it. It's not a fun, slightly difficult challenge. It is a fun, but horrendous, long, extremely difficult thing that very few people complete. Forward. 1, 2. Don't stay behind him because of that. I got hit anyway? What the fuck? I don't think I should have got hit with that. But I guess I wasn't paying super close attention. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. You hit him twice and you move. And I still need to heal, if you notice. Now I can heal because I recognize the animation. But only once, because I fully expect him to pounce. 1, 2, it'll be 3, 4. I can heal in here once I know I'm clear because I recognize it. Underneath, and we're back to doing good. Sneaking in an L1 now because we got a good feeling for it. This stuff will take time if you don't already know it. Fuck. Hate dodging that one. Hate dodging that one too. Oh, damn it. And I instinctively dodge backwards so I don't get to capitalize on the leg break. My mistake. There should be 1, 2... Oh, no. Unlock on. Go towards his head. Spin the camera with your thumb. You can't wait for the camera to catch up to you sometimes. Left. Now, as far as dodging the timing, it's muscle memory for me. But it appears that it's right as he launches. But all that depends on how far away or close you are to him. So don't take my word for that. 1, 2, 3, and 4. What you got? Underneath. R1, L1, because we're more comfortable now. Super jump. Right side of the stairs. He will land right behind wherever you are. So leave yourself an opening. And you hope for the arcane. That's why I stand still. I'm not saying that standing still causes it. I just want to see what he's doing before I move. And I never chase him into the corner. Lock back on. R1, L1. Forward, forward. Because I recognized that was the 2 swipe and I was too close to where that hitbox would have been. Left. See how his head kind of swivels, like rotates around and then he launches? It's kind of associated with that. Left, forward. Still got hit with the leg. Don't panic. Don't chase him. Just heal. That was the quick one, so I went that way. Left. And fire. Why not? 87 damage. You have to be quick in this fight. Super jump. I already know where I am in the arena, so I know which way I need to go. Spinning my camera myself and locking back on, because he will do the charge and shit instantly. So second phase, let's hope I don't fall for that same trap. I would like to tell you I have it mastered, but I don't. That specific attack gets me quite a bit in the Ludwig fight on any playthrough. I'm getting a lot better at it, but I'm still prone to getting hit with it. He has another one I call the crisscross slide back. He basically makes an X shape. Imagine an X across your screen. Top right, bottom left, then top left to bottom right really quick. and he slides backwards when he does it. So you do that instinctive dodge forward through the attack, but he slides backwards, so the hitbox ends up right where you end up. It's a little tricky. Let's roll. We ain't scared. A little. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. There's the crisscross. Got me on the second one. You can survive one, but not both. I went the wrong... Well, I didn't go the wrong way. I went a way I didn't need to go. I try to go into the attacks, but sometimes I'm behind him, and I do it anyway. I don't need to do that. 1. Left. Right. Left. Right. 1. Left. I went the wrong way, but you can do it. I guess there's not a wrong way. It's just not the ideal way. It wasn't towards the direction the attack was coming from. Left. Right. 1, 2 now. Left. 1, 2. Let's try 3. Now the viscerals are a waste of time. Had I been a little more prepared, I would have... I can't even talk. Just clear a radius for this and get in there, and do not be where the sword lands, because you will die forever. This is your one opportunity to get an R1, L1, L1, and you're done. That's crisscross slide back again. Left. Now he's against a wall. This is a fucking problem, because you can't get behind him and dodge through the attacks like you want. And if you're too far, he throws fucking laser beams at you. It's kind of bullshit. Left. 1, 2. Right. Oh shit. Oh shit. That's the one that always catches me. Now I need to heal. Look at our position here. Yeah, that could have been done by someone who's more comfortable in a fight like this, but as far as normal people, that was ridiculous. But it happens, and it happens a lot. So you can see we're getting close. I haven't even used any buffs yet. This fight is totally doable with buffs, but this is what I'm trying to point out to you. Once you learn this fight and put in the work, it's going to be rewarding. Don't look for a shortcut. Don't. And don't listen to everybody. If you have a trusted friend or something, listen to them. But everybody on Earth has an opinion about Blood Level 4 and everything you ever fucking do. So it's ridiculous. Twice in my first Blood Level 4, I had 2 different people tell me to use Ludwig's Holy Blade on Lawrence. And I was like, oh, that's what you did? Both of them. Not in the same conversation. 2 separate people. 2 different locations. They don't even know each other. Their answer was yes. Now, if you're not picking up what I'm laying down here, Ludwig's Holy Blade is one of the OP weapons in the game. It's the strongest, one of the strongest weapons. You don't have the stats to wield it on a Blood Level 4. So they straight up lied. They're advising someone who needed help with lies. So be careful who you listen to. It doesn't have to be me, but make sure who you're listening to knows what they're talking about. Now, once you can see, like, we got him into the second phase, then we got him further into the second phase, and then our location ended up biting us in the ass. I wasn't comfortable getting too far away and dodging lasers because it gets hard for me to get back in next to him. I decided to salvage it in hopes that he would just RNG away from the wall, and he didn't. I got stuck. I mistimed a dodge. I could barely see. I was already 2 hits into being dead. I died. But that's what I'm talking about. Once you are getting him to that point, it doesn't have to be every time, but consistently. If you fight him 20 times and maybe half of those are about that far into second phase, that's when I recommend you buff. Because I could have done it phase 1. I don't know. You don't have all the supplies in the world. It's just a point that I can't stress enough. So see? Right time, forward, left. Regroup. Usually a big 180, sometimes followed by the big left. I tried to get clever there. You can see it didn't work. He will try that shit forever. We're going to get all 4 of these, which is ideal. His leg broke on the first hit, and I didn't instinctively dodge out, so we were able to capitalize, which is what you want. There's the punishment. If you stay hitting him, that's 1 of 2 he does in this early fight that will fucking cancel your life. I don't always chase him, but this is something I do sometimes. I'm more comfortable in here than some other people, so I kind of know when I can push it and not, and it still fucks me sometimes. Should be 1, 2, 3, 4. Just get this chance to reposition ourselves and be ready. Oh shit, I forgot to unlock on. Oh god, super fail. This is what's funny about the DLC fights as well. You will finally make it to the second stage of a boss you're struggling with. You'll be excited and you'll die instantly. You will learn nothing and you will see nothing. And then you have the daunting task of getting through first phase again. And you may be pretty comfortable in first phase, so you might be like, alright, I can do it. But suddenly you forget to unlock on an attack you know well, like that. It happens to everybody. You're going to think the game is working against you. And it totally is. But what's cool about the DLC is it really feels like these bosses are actively fighting back against you smartly. They're not just doing movesets whether you're next to them or not, like some other bosses. You know, with that being said, it almost feels like Gascoigne could have been in the DLC, because he is relentless, and he is very smart, and he's good at counterattacking, he's good at punishing if you heal, and he's just kind of a standout, especially for the first mandatory boss in the main game. Out the side. Block back on. I'm spinning the camera myself quite a bit, because I don't want to wait for it to catch up. Underneath. That's all we're going to get. Should be 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to take this opportunity to not go against the side wall, but this is as far back as I want to go, so it means I have to dodge that move I don't like dodging. Because any further back, I'd have been pinned on the stairs, and I don't like. Now we're about at arcane spray time. I was just going to say that. Spinning the camera myself. Broke his leg. I'm only going to get 3 total. That was dumb. He tried to punish me because I was underneath him. Too far away, don't need to worry about it, but I will punch him in the face once. Super jump. Still no time to heal. But watch, as soon as he hits the ground, pump a vial, spin the camera yourself, lock on and be ready. It's not uncommon for him to charge the second you're in a bad position against the wall, on the stairs, and so on. Hey, I remember to unlock on this time. That was my bad. I hit him 3 times instead of 2, and you saw what happened. 1, 2, should be 3 and 4. I'll pop a vial. Unlock on. I don't like being in between his head and the wall, but YOLO. Shit. Oi. Alright. So I'm pushing my luck. I'm playing a little bit of games, and you can see how it's going differently. I keep getting hit by that arm. Now, as far as I know, the amount of time he's hovering in the air for that short jump is the same, but I'll tell you what, it sure as fuck feels like it changes. Maybe the left? No. Oh shit. Gotta move. So you're not in a position to go get his head there. I hate that move. Left. I'm gonna shoot him. No, I'm not chasing him over there. He's confused. We'll wait for him right over here. Oh shit. See, look how quick that is. 1, 2. Still getting punched by his fucking arm. So I'm doing something wrong there, as you can see. Just wait. Being calm in here. You know, have a plan, but be willing and learn, and you have to learn how to adjust it on the fly. God damn it, he's gonna take all my vials, hit me with his arm as he runs by. Alright, second phase. So, same kind of thing. I think we would have been just fine defeating him that last time we got to second phase if he didn't just RNG actually into that wall. We were doing okay. Now, I knew that was the attack I don't like and the one I get caught with all the time, so I dodged it differently. I wasn't really looking close. Like, I wasn't watching to see what I did. I just kind of instinctively moved forward and looked up at my health to make sure I was full. And then I died. But out of the corner of my eye, it looked to me like I dodged it right, but I just somehow bounced out dead on the side of him. I don't know. That one is tricky because he's standing this way and he spins his body before he swings it. So like he accounts for you dodging in. So obviously I did something wrong. But it's all good, my friends. This is a really tough fight. And this one, I mean, I could be wrong. I'm just a normal person, right? But it does feel that like it's 85-90% work and technique and getting the skill down to do it. And it's still, no matter how good you can figure this out, at least for me at this stage, it's still RNG to some degree. Now what I want to do now, because I don't want to spend more than one video on Ludwig, if I can't get him, I'm just going to do a shorter version of this. But I want to buff, and I want to show you once you have a working understanding of what you're in for, minus some crazy things or getting clipped, you can see how much better the first phase can go. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm looking for something I can dodge under and punish him. I don't like that one. That sucks. There we go. Big 180. Take a vial. Take a risk. There we go. I'm just teeing off with all my L1s. Alright, I don't like the angle of this, but we're going to see what happens. Perfect. I got stuck underneath him. I didn't want that. I'm supposed to slide underneath him. Watching the kick. So see, first phase is done. So you can spend the time and do it without buffs, sure. If you can get it done, do it. But what I mean is, once you learn it, that's how first phase can go, or better. That actually wasn't the best use of my buffs. I think I ran out, actually. I wasn't looking. And with any luck, you can carry your beast meter into second phase and start the first couple of hits hitting him without having to buff again. But it all depends on, you know, what you learn here. Alright, he's going to do that. Just clear a little radius. It's not that far, as you can see, but lock back on and be ready to go. Now that's the one that fucking gets me every time. There it is again. Left. Oh. Now I need to heal. I need to heal. Shit. Healed for nothing. He repossessed my vial. 1 heal. I was trying to squeeze 2 in. Wasn't the right idea. So you can see, we're sacrificing hitting with healing. I'm going left. Alright, now this one, clear a radius. Get in there and do not be in the path of the sword. Now he's going towards the wall, and I hate it. I'm going to go ahead and use buffs here. Got stuck underneath him. Fuck, and I know what I did. Maybe you didn't see it if you're not familiar, but I took one extra L1. Because I was double buffed, I was directly behind him, and even though I'm telling you this stuff, I fell for that trap again. He responded by doing the crisscross slide back, and that's all it takes. It really comes down in the DLC to one mistake. You don't have to get it down perfectly. Don't be afraid of it. It's not something you have to spend 6 months mastering. But if you aren't familiar with the game, you haven't played in a while, you haven't played it more than once or twice, this is going to be hard. And you're going to have to put in the work to get it to, you know, a workable level. I don't know a percentage. Like, if mastering Bloodborne is 100%, I think you have to be somewhere in the neighborhood of 70%. using your buffs wisely and thinking quickly, and you can get it done. So I'm going to try that again. I am wasting them, but I want to do at least one more good first phase and get into second phase. 1. See how you can adjust. Hate it. I hate that one because it just fucking one-shots you. Now, I wanted to get under that other one, but he was too close to the fucking wall. Double break his legs. I don't have any more stamina. I want to slide under this time and not get stuck under him so I can hit him. Super jump. I am right in the middle. I really don't know which way to go. I feel like I took too long and I might die. We're alright. Hang out and hope for arcane. Nope. At least that's an easy one. Letting it go. I am buffed. Time is wasting, but aggression and greed at the wrong time is going to kill you. Hey, I didn't get hit by his fucking arm this time. Expecting the left. Hating that, always. So I didn't get to continually beat on him with my buff because he was in positions I didn't like, or on the stairs. Okay, we know this. Ooh, punched him right in the face. That was awesome. I think he was about to do the super jump, too. 1, 2, 3, 4. Kind of figured that'll be the quick one, though. There's the long one. Hopefully this will send him into second phase. Alright. So we're going to do it again and again and again. So worst case scenario, I will upload this episode since it's the continuous efforts. It'll just be nothing but failures. Hopefully you can learn from it. Start of the next episode will be the victory, and I'll tell you how long it took me, and I'll be honest. But I'm hoping we can just get this done here. Let's get in there. Pop a beast pill. Need to take a vial. Need to go left. Need to take another vial. Now I can hit him. That's the crisscross slide back. You can see it's a lot of rapid dodging. Try to get 2 vials and be ready. Shit. Sometimes it knocks you down. Don't panic. Just do not be in the sword blast. We got him. Boom! So, there you go. I have a pretty... I would say at this point, like, I'm not a type of person that's ever, like, overly confident in myself or shit like that. I'm always respectful of other people's opinions and the fact that I could be wrong and all that stuff. So saying something that even remotely gets in the neighborhood of confidence or arrogance to strangers, I'm always a little hesitant with. But I have a pretty good understanding of this fight. The last BL4 run I did, I was trying to help a friend of mine through it, and believe it or not, I no-hit Ludwig on a BL4. All phase. It was ridiculous. And I have it on film. It's on my channel if anybody wants to watch it. It's pretty fucking epic. I just recorded some bullshit music over it because I was actually talking to a friend of mine during that session. But I have a pretty good understanding of the Ludwig fight. You can see the mistakes I made. You can see that one time specifically when we got stuck over here, how it was pretty RNG related, and you know, I didn't have a good plan on the fly for how to salvage that. I just stayed where I was and was trying to blind dodge roll and hope it were, and you know, whatever. So I'm not a master, but I have the 70% or whatever I was roughly mentioning before. So that's Ludwig, that's BL4, that's my overall strategy. The key thing is when you dodge his charge or his bite charges, left, left, or right, right. Do not push it. Do not waste your buffs. Learn the timing. Try to end up next to him. Don't push it. 1 or 2 hits maximum. Once you get the hang of second phase, and when you start to recognize the attacks, you get a good muscle memory of how long he's going to be idle. There are That 1, after you get the first stagger and he does that overhead thing, if you're close and he drops that sword, he'll hold it. If you're close, you can get around him, and that's the only time in the fight you can get one of those. The rest of it is this 1, 2, or 1. And as you saw, what I like to do, because after the first stagger, he's going to do that burst thing. I like to get away so I don't get hit with it, and then get back in and not be in the path of the sword. This last time here, I didn't get far enough away. I realized it at the very last second, and I tried to iframe it, and I failed. I failed at it. So the blast will knock you over. It won't kill you, but it will cause damage. If it does knock you over, just spam dodge and direct yourself right towards him. So if he's the lamp and you're laying on the ground, be pressing directly towards him and spamming the dodge button. So the second you pop up, you're right in front of him, and you can quickly react to which way that sword's going to fall. Because if you're in the path of it, it'll kill you forever. If you're far away and he slams it on the ground, it's going to send an arcane blast the entire length of this arena that doesn't stop. You'll get hit and hit and hit, and you're dead. So that's Ludwig. I'm unsure at this point if I could fit in the research hall walkthrough on the Blood Level 4 at the end of this video, so I think we're just going to stop it here and just dedicate one entire video to Ludwig. He kind of deserves it. It's an epic boss battle. The music's fucking cool. And once you defeat this guy, you feel like you're king of the world, man. Make sure you kill him when you're done. You can talk to him. If you have a church outfit, you can put on a church outfit before you initiate the dialogue, and he will tell you something a little different. It's a little cooler. It's all up to you. But if you kill the head, you get that. You can't use it on the Blood Level 4, but you can sell it for 56,000 blood echoes. You know what I'm saying? So the next part of this, we are going to make our way to the research hall. It's a short path, but there's a very important item over here. I'm not sure if I'm going to get it now or later. Either way, I don't want to have any blood echoes when we do it. So we're going to call it here. I'm going to go back to the dream, celebrate our victory a little bit, and, you know, just breathe a sigh of relief that I know enough and things went good. I wasn't counting. I've been, right now I'm at 20 even, but there's more because I think I stopped counting my deaths during Logarius. So I died to him 3 or 4 times. I don't know when I stopped, so I might be missing a couple there. I did die once to Celestial Emissary. Did I die to Ebrietis? I don't remember. And then 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times, I don't know. It felt fairly fast for the Ludwig thing. So I'm thinking under 10 attempts that was for sure, but I don't know for certain. But anyways, it's the standard thing when we're back at the dream. I always get blood bullets, and I always replace the blood I lost getting that. And then I always replace the vial I use replacing the blood that I lost. Yeah, you get it. I will restock supplies. Okay, so... Oh no, that's not a good indicator. I was going to say if I'm 4 beast pellets down, then that means it was 4 tries. That's not true. I didn't use the buffs on every attempt. Repair our weapon. We didn't get any gems or anything. We're good on the runes. And that's kind of overall the point I was hoping to accomplish by filming this Blood Level 4, specifically the DLC, is show you guys some of the strategy and understanding of the fights exactly like we did in Ludwig. And then once I made that a little bit clear, then I can start buffing and show you the difference. So we're doing fine on blood vials. We picked up 5 every time we beat Ludwig. So again, knowledge of the game to some degree and knowing what's coming next. For example, we're going into the research hall. Not going to use any buffs or any crazy tricks there, getting through there, but we are going to fight the Living Failures, which, like I said, is my least favorite, most disliked boss in the Blood Level 4. Not because of difficulty. It's just agonizingly boring and slow and full of all kinds of bullshit. So, thinking ahead for that fight, and immediately after Maria, I want bolt paper. So that'll influence my decision here. I'm only getting 3. It's not that big of a deal, right? But that's the kind of stuff I'm talking about. So yeah, we're done. We got Ludwig, man. He gets his own video. That's fine. So far, we're still doing our consecutive filming, which is cool. So the plan in next phase is to get through a little bit of a tricky part and then immediately go back to that tricky part that we barely survived and pick up Lawrence's skull. Because this is another part of understanding the game, knowing what you have to do. In order to fight Lawrence, you need to pick up his skull, which is on the other side of the world where we currently are. If you don't pick it up, you get through the rest of the DLC and you go back to his arena, it's just like when we stole his wristwatch. It's now reversed, though. Now we're over there, but we have to go back to the other side. It's ridiculous. So we're going to do some of that stuff with some forethought, some foresight of what's to come. So next episode, we'll pick up right in Ludwig's arena. We'll get the elevator with the stolen wristwatch. We'll get the lamp. We'll go back and get Lawrence's skull. We will fully expect to die, but as long as we get the skull, that's all that matters. Then we'll start the research hall and hopefully end with the living failures in a reasonable amount of time because, like I said, bullshit city's coming up. So I will see you guys in the next one.